Good morning, Purple Eagles. We're live from Dunleavy Hall with another episode of News from the Nest. Today's episode features Niagara Jr., Chris Cornier, here to talk about how Niagara University has become their home away from home. Here's your host, Matthew Morris.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Matthew Morris. Today, we are talking about the beautiful campus that we call home and why prospective students should spend their next 4 years here on Monteagle Ridge. Chris Cornier is here with us today. He's a communications major from Rochester, New York. Chris, welcome.
Thanks, Matt. It's great to be here.
So, getting right into it, what was your first exposure to Niagara University?
Well, my first exposure to Niagara University was just being a prospective senior student straight out of high school, and I was in a program called Hillside Work Scholarship. It's basically a program where we look at colleges in the Western New York area just to better our futures and see what we want to do with our futures. And just stepping on this campus the first time, I just really fell in love with it. Just the orientation leaders, the students, just seeing how close everything was, and like the campus was just absolutely beautiful. The buildings and just the atmosphere. I actually visited 2 more times, and the third time I was just like, that's it. This is the only place I want to be.
So it wasn't a difficult choice?
Third time was a charm. I wanted to be nowhere else.
And so you're a junior. You've been here for some time. Describe Niagara's atmosphere in your own words.
Well, the atmosphere here at Niagara University is very community-oriented. Everyone wants to help each other, and it's such a small school where it just feels like everyone knows each other. Rather than say you go to a bigger school, maybe say such as University of Buffalo, maybe Ohio State, those campuses are just so big and you're honestly probably just a number. Like the professors don't care about you. No one really knows who you are, but here you can actually be something and there's so much more opportunity here.
And so there's tons of things on campus that students can do to relax and kick back. Above all else, what do you like to do?
Well, personally for me, I just do a lot. Like I'm taking 6 classes. I have 2 internships. I'm a counselor for some new op students. I like to just relax. So I like to gather all my friends and just take a nice walk to the gorge. I'm really a nature-oriented person. Just, you know, enjoy the weather. I love just looking at Niagara Falls and just taking pictures, those nice laughs with your best friends, just to take time off, get your head off of everything that's going on. That's probably what I love most to do on campus, is just take that nice walk to the gorge.
Is it worth a walk?
It's absolutely awesome. I love it.
And so, as aforementioned, you're a communication studies major. What class have you taken so far that stands out the most to you?
Yeah. Well, I've taken some really great classes here, but the class I would say that sticks out the most would probably be CMS 245, Digital Media Production. Just because in this major, there's so many aspects, and it's such a great intro into things like Photoshop, iMovie, GarageBand. It's just a great way to get acclimated with the major and just, I'm really a production person. I like doing projects. I like creating my own work. So that's probably the best class I've taken here at Niagara University.
And in closing, would you recommend Niagara to a prospective student?
I would absolutely recommend it to a prospective student. I mean, if you want opportunity and just people who are going to care about you, this is the place you want to be.
Well, guys, it looks like that's all the time that we have for today. Chris, thank you very much for joining us.
Thanks, Matt.
I'm sure that all the students and parents at home really appreciate your thoughts on what makes Niagara so great. Until next time, everybody, I'm Matthew Morris from News from the Nest. Thank you so much for watching, and keep soaring, Purple Eagles.